Welcome to Factorio. My name is Nilaus and this is episode 12 of our Let's Start Automating series. And well, let's start automating. So I think at this point it's a good opportunity to just take a short step back and just consider where we are. We have now completed all of the red and green signs and all of the military signs. So that's completely taken care of. We have a base that's kind of working. It has okay power supply. Let's just review the power supply here. Power supply is okay. We got some buffer. We got our little hub going so we can build most of the things that we need. And aside from this, the next step is, well, to me at least, it's obvious. We cannot progress anywhere without science, without getting chemical science, so the blue science. Let's have a look at this, because this is where I think a lot of new people or just first-time players or some just really get stuck, because it's a big step up. All of these things are things you already have, but then suddenly you go like sulfur, advanced circuits. I don't even know what that is. And those are the one thing. So our long-term goal now is chemical science packs. And in order to do that, we need to make red circuits. Red circuits open up a lot of other cool things. And in order to make both sulfur and red circuits, I'm going to call them red circuits. I'm not going to call them advanced circuits. Then we need, red circuits need plastic. Red circuits are here. They need plastic. The rest of the things we have, so plastic comes back to petroleum, sulfur comes back to petroleum. We need to make petroleum. So that is where we're going to start off. We're going to need to make some oil, and let's look at that location. We have one here that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 oil wells, or we have a bigger one up here. This one is actually way nicer, but it's on the wrong side of our wall, and then we have to sort of move out the wall. I mean, there's a ton of materials out here, but I don't really like doing this, so I'm kind of, well, anyway. However, when we need to make oil, we need a lot of chemical oil refineries, chemical plants, pump jacks, pumps, pipes, underground pipes. That's a lot of things. Plus, wouldn't it be nice if we could also start working on stuff like trains and that kind of thing? So, you know what? It's time to build 1/3 and final part of our little hub here. Let's again try to build it somewhere in the middle. Does that look like the middle? 1, 1, 2. No. 1, 2. Kind of in the middle. Actually, no. Yeah. Good. So this one will be the difference between the other ones. So this one is the theme of this one is tons and tons of gears. The theme of this one is anything that uses copper wire should be on this one, and the theme of this one should be anything that uses pipes in abundance should be here. So we'll make it exactly like the other one. We also, I mean, gears are just gears. Gears being gears, they just need a lot. I'm sure some people would go like, I mean, you have so many gears here. Why are you not making a dedicated gear factory? The reason for that is kind of visualized quite good here. So if I was taking gears in a separate location, then I would have to branch off the bus, one iron line and one gear line. But in this case, I'd rather just branch off one iron line because the amount of iron I need is less than one belt. So I only branch off one thing and then make the gears at ratio. Likewise here, more of the thing, basically many things that require iron, require gears also require iron. In that case, then you would need twice as many branches of the bus, and you would need to keep scaling the iron gears up, because sometimes this part where the belts is actually kicking into gear, kicking into gear anyway, and then it'll need to consume all of it, and then everything else stops. So I really prefer it if I'm having iron. It's not like a set in stone thing, but I never bus it unless I'm playing expensive mode. It's kind of the exception. Well, this one, since we are going to build all of this, we need more iron coming in. Not in this location. So let's start with the iron coming in here. And like the previous scope, like that one, and that one. And also here. Whoops. That one, that one. So with that sorted, let's start by putting the iron in, because that's, now that we know this is the direction of it, it should be fine. Unfortunately, well, what do we have? We have the first one, the second one, the third one. So if I take the fourth one, it's probably going to be okay. I don't expect this one to be using very much. So you know what? I can actually redo the third one again. And then before we need to realign. Yeah, I'm going to use that one. Yeah. And then after this point, we absolutely must rebalance the belt. Because the draw from these is completely inconsistent. We have no idea which ones will be working when. So we need to make sure that whatever is not being used is now available on the other side to all belts on the other side of this balancer. So that's definitive. All right, let's start by this, and we'll try to be as consistent as possible by just having the same patterns here. Just keep that going downwards. I don't know how far, but it's going to be the same theme at least. So this is exactly the same. The first one is a bit shorter. I don't actually know why I'd want to do that, but all the other ones are at fixed length. Good. Although I think the point was that I tried to also make this with the same distance, and then I was just looking at it and go like, why did I waste 2 spaces that I didn't need? Anyway, let's get some more. Yeah. You can see the way I'm doing it is... That means each of these belts will now have gears on one side and pipes on the other side. That would be really handy for what we need further down the line. However, we also need to be able to pick up some... Oh, let's start making more of these. Need to be able to pick up some pipes. We're going to need a lot of pipes. This is 200 pipes. That should be enough for us to get started. All right, so what are the things we really want? Well, wouldn't it be cool if we could make our power plant so that we can scale up our power plant easily? That would be really cool, I think. So if we start by this one, look at that. All of these beautiful things are already in our input. That's lovely. So I just grab those. Oh, input, input, input. And that one's here. And put it out in a box. So how much do we want? They only stack to 10 if I recall correctly. Let's see. Is that everything? Yes, it is. They only stack to 10. So what if I build 20? 40? Let's build 20, right? That's something. This one though, well, also super easy, except for that one, the stone furnace. So what if we build one here that makes stone furnaces? That would be lovely, and I'd just get it into a box here. That would be excellent, and I'm gonna stick this, except our issue is we don't have stone anywhere. So that's, we're gonna need stone out here somewhere. But we also need iron and steel, so that's kind of interesting, isn't it? I'm gonna get iron and steel closer and then get my stone out here. I don't know exactly how. Well, I did prepare it because we actually had it here. Yeah, we're already way ahead of ourselves here. Way better. Let's see, and... yeah, let's go... So we have stones somewhere prepared, at least. Hold on, this is not great because I'm just trying. Because we're also going to need steel on this belt. Yeah, okay, can be done. There, copper and steel going on this belt. Extend, extend. Taking from number 1, and this takes from number 2. Perfect. We also need green circuits, but not right now. That one, and where do we have here? Right, this will be our iron or our stone, which we absolutely need. Luckily, we have actually prepared it. This is nice. And nice when we're sort of prepared here. Jump over, except it is actually jumping under. And I'm gonna put it in here because I actually need something on the other side. And the steel comes up goes in on this belt. Whoa, no more. Ta-da! And this continues. So let's give us stone, steel, iron, perfect. Everything is awesome. And let's go grab some more belts. Oh, I only have 34 of the other belts. This is perfect. If only we had a location like that, which did everything we wanted. Okay, you know what? I don't need this many. What I do is also need more. Anything else? Oh yeah, there was a comment about, yeah, this one's not really working very well. Haha, thank you for that comment. Really appreciate it. I'm gonna put it in here. Otherwise, it's just gonna be sad. I'm gonna make 2 of those. There. 2 stacks. Lights also take half a stack. Well, that was more than half a stack. Doesn't matter. We got something. Hey, look at this. It's working. They're all first going into this one. And, I'm kind of at a loss of where to put this one up. But I guess I kind of have to just jam it in here, even though it's not pretty. This one, I don't know how it stacks to. 10? 20? Don't know. We'll find out. Let's continue this one down. And let's continue these. They're probably going to be needed for more stuff. Alright, what would be the next cool thing we'd like to build? Well, the most important thing when we need to build oil facility is actually building pump jacks. So let's build some pump jacks. What could we do here? Well, this is the first one that needs electronic circuits. So let's get some electronic circuits in. And we always leave room for 2 things so that it can go electronic circuits, the green circuits on one side, and oh my god, there's a forest in the middle of my base. Didn't we deal with this? Nope. Maybe it's because our base keeps expanding that the forest is Fang-on forest. If this was Fang-on forest, I probably shouldn't be throwing grenades at it. Yeah, let's assume it is not. I feel like Saruman at this point. There you go. Yeah, I'm reading Lord of the Rings for the kids. That's why I'm kind of... I'm just going to take this and just grab some more belts here. I can just run down the belt. Holding F while running. F's in chat. There we go. And we have our green circuits are coming in. They are being rebalanced all the time before and after each location. And that's going to bring it up to this one. And I do before and after. I know it's redundant, but I like it. There we go. That's excellent. All right, so we're gonna take one of these so it goes in. And what do we want to make? We want to make... Do we even need this? No, we don't need this. Nope. Because you can get your... There. What do you need? You need steel. Okay, so we need steel at some point. And let's get the steel in on this belt. That's the steel. Steel coming in. So you get steel inbound, the gears and the pipes, and the green circuits coming out here. That should be all the things we need. And then all we need is the little box. These stack to 20. How do I know? I just remember it. So I think if we stack up 20 of these, it should be fine. We got some of these. Perfect. Now, other things that we would like to have that we have here. Hold on. Maybe this is actually not great. Not what I want. No, I don't think this is what I want. Because I'm just realizing that the next thing I want to make, and what we can see here is this one requires stone bricks. And this requires stone bricks. So I want the stone bricks available also because I want to make something else here. So I guess we have to do something different here. That kind of sucks. Wonder why that one wasn't there. Oof, that is so close. Yeah. This one. What? Yeah, okay. I've completely messed up. That's okay. We'll fix it. We'll fix it. Don't you worry. We'll fix it. Okay, so it's gonna be like the worst fix ever. But I want the stone bricks inside, and I want the stone on the outside. That's for sure. And so the way that this is done is in a weird way, like that. That's really funky, right? And this one can actually go past. This is such a weird fix, but it works. All right, we will never look at that again. So the issue on this one is you can also grab that one, and you can grab that one. There we go. Those are the two things, because we need those as well. How many do we want? This is, we need, let's take 2 stacks. Just trying to jam as much as possible in that one. All right, this is, let's never talk about this again. So what else do we want? Well, this is where things get a bit interesting, because I want to actually combine the next part here. The 2 things that we don't have built anywhere is actually things that require pipes, and like liquid things and train things. Those are the 2 things we don't have. So if we can build liquid things and train things somewhere in this area, then that should be good, because then we have built everything we need. And then there are some gaps and extension possibilities for later things that we can build at a later point. But trains and pipes, that's really what we want to do. So how do we do this most efficiently? Well, one of the things that is going to happen is I am going to need a few things that require engines. So for example, locomotives require engines, flamer turrets require engines, and pumps require engines. So that's 3 things that require engines. So I want to make a little engine factory there. And then that one should feed into the 3 other things that need it. Actually, technically, we also need it for tanks. So I need this one here so I can feed into 4 different things that will eventually need engines. Because I don't need much in terms of engines. I just need to have just a tiny bit. So that's why I need to build it here, so that it can feed into the other things. So let's build flamer turrets here, engines here. Let's try to get the engines on the side. That one will be tanks or cars. We're not going to lose our car, are we? We can make cars, right? That should be fine. Actually, it's not going to be fine, because I can't get the iron in here. No, I can't get the iron, and I don't need the iron. So this one shouldn't be here. And what was the last thing I said? Pumps. Yep, pump. Good. So this one will be tanks eventually. Actually, hold on. We can move the whole damn thing one up. Right, because this one can be tanks. Perfect. I think that's much better. That one is probably better. Where are they? They're here. Boom. Great. Yes. We'll fix it at somehow. Let's start by just going there, there, and there, I guess. Or I just reach over so it's the middle, and then we need to make sure that we build this. This is going to be super simple. I'm going to get the iron from here, and you know, I'm going to get that one from here. There we go. So this will start making engines, filling up all of these things with engines, and eventually also that one. But we'll get to that. Right. Let's look at flamer turrets. We don't really need flamer turrets right now, but it's just nice to have. What is it missing? Then it's missing steel. Well, steel is coming out here, and then I need to find a place to place it. We can place it out on this location, so we don't really need flamer turrets, but you know, when we have it, it's just really convenient to have. Well, in order to make locomotives, we need some green circuits, and then the last thing is coming from here. So you can see just things are just progressing nice and quietly. We'll put it up here. because it's kind of room for it. And I just need 5. They stack to 5. No more of that. Cool. What about you? You need some steel as well. Well, I'm gonna guess that this would be a good idea. Boop. And I guess we'll build what? They stack unfortunately to 50, which is kind of insane for something like this, but we need what we need. That didn't help us. Okay, that kind of means we have to do steel on this side. But that's probably going to be okay. So we'll do that one. Steel on this side and get that from here. Actually get it from here. Is it working? Yes. We're going to need some pumps for sure. So let's pick those up. Whew. All right. Well, what are the other things that are super important for us to build? Next to this one, let's go with the most important things. Refineries. We can't build oil without having refineries, right? That's kind of obvious. And also chemical plants. Those are the ones we need in order to build our base. So what do they need? This one needs steel. That's not a problem. We can get that from here. This one also requires steel. It needs pipes and gears. What a convenience that we just have them right next to us. It needs green circuits. Green circuits, you say? Then I guess this one just had to continue. Yeah. Get some green circuits. And I'm going to put it in. That's the only place there's anything left. I'm just going to put it to 1 stack. I think it stacks to 10, so that should be okay. Everything's good except that one. I'm going to extend this and ta-da! We now have everything we want. Oh yeah, by the way, I should go up here and just keep feeding this one as much of the stone as I can get away with. All right, that's good. Next one. You do not need stone bricks, but you also need green circuits. So I guess we need another branch of green circuits in here. It's basically alternating, like one is going to be green circuits, the other one is going to be iron and steel, so that every single one can grab what they need. Here. Sounds good, right? I'll put this in this box. And how many do we want? I think this stacks to 10, so 30. I mean, it's a lot. But this works. Awesome. Hold on, that one's now confusing me. Well, what else do we need? Well, we definitely need some pipes. Yeah? That's super simple, right? Super simple to get this. Let's do that. How much? Well, 1 stack is 100. No, it's at least only stack to 50 for some reason. So that should be good. That's 100. You know what? It's just running, so let's get it there. Other things we need, well, I think this one we absolutely need some tanks as well. I mean, not the tanks you can shoot with, but these tanks here. That's going to be conveniently placed at this location, and I think this also stacks to 50, which is a bit much, but it's something that's really nice. Now the rest of it is going to be about trains. I think we should set it up just because it's nice to have the trains, so that when we want a train, we have everything set up. That's just how I think we'll do it. This one? Alright, let's see. You need steel. That means we continue this one. It's kind of simple to do this because you can just look at what you need. If you build a good structure, then everything is just figuring out. I'm going to 2 times 5. And again, I want to go up to this one and just fill in what I can to get rid of all my stone. I don't want the stone. Oh, actually, I have a good place to put the stone soon. Good. Then what about also the fluid wagons? They're also pretty good, and they just happen to be at a location. Why is that not working? Oh, how are you getting iron in? That's actually really weird. Huh. Huh. That's odd. How would you get that? Like that? That's the one place where we have to make a weird thing. But it works. I'll just jump some in here. You're gonna need gears and pipes, so that comes from this one. That's super easy. And steel is also on that one, and then I just put it in next to it. And I also want 10. I'm never gonna use 10 of those, but whatever. Now we have it. Alright, what else? Let's make some signals. We need that for trains eventually, and we need some... This is the most important one. Rail segments, yes. But they require the stone that we have on this side. Da-da-da. It'll be lovely to see that and actually working. There. I think I'll do this one again. It kind of worked. And more stone in here. But we need iron into this one because this will have to make the pipes here. The last thing we need for trains will be train stops, which just happens to use iron sticks as well, and the green circuits that we have out on this side. Alright, let's see what we can do about this one. Let's branch it in because these two will require, they can require the same things. And that one, and where do we want to place it? And let's place it here. We just want one stack of these. This will just be super handy when we finally get it. That one, there, and one stack as well of chain signals. Oh, what are we missing now? You're gonna go in there, you're gonna go into these two. It's happy. This one got everything except an output location. How much do we want? At least 1,000 tracks, because when we build trains, we build a lot of trains. What else do you need? You need some iron and some gears. You don't need gears at all. You need some steel. Then I guess the steel has to come from the side. How are you? Oh, you don't have steel. So you're actually just because I spoon-fed you some steel, then you're happy. But you really shouldn't be happy about it. There. Now it's actually getting some steel inbound. Let's see. Yes, good. And here you also get steel. And the last thing you need is the green circuits. And then we need an output. There should be room here. And they stack to 10, so I only want one stack. Now I don't want to bother any more of this. Wow, how about that? I like this. I like it a lot. So what we've done here, look at this beautiful thing. And especially this part. Now I'm just going to go, because you might not have noticed this, or maybe you forgot it the one time I mentioned it. Getting the recipes on the map is not a mod. It is a debug setting, so technically you shouldn't use it, but it's just so damn amazing. If you press F4, you open the debug settings, you get this warning which will scare people away. Don't get scared. Scroll all the way down. You will have show recipe icons on map. It makes the world of difference. And now you know, and from now on you will always have this. It's so good. It used to be really bad because the icons were too big, but now it's really nice. So for example, we don't need these anymore because we can just see what it actually is doing here. Yeah. And especially when you have a hub like this, it's just super convenient. Right, well that took quite a while to build, but it was totally worth it because what we have now is easily able to support all of our needs. There, is this one done? Yep, this one done. I mean, all of it, just while we're me building, it's already done. So we can easily, when we need something, we'll just go grab it. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So do we want to take this one? Do we have to kill these spiders? Well, that one should actually be pushed out. I think we'll go take this one because then we can get an oil deposit like in this area and start making oil up here. That would make a lot of sense. And then we just defend it with some turrets around it. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. What did I say? 12, 13, 3, 6, 9, 11, half. Plus one more. There. And what else do we need? We need some pumps. Let's take all of them, because why not? We need some... Yeah, that's just something we always need to have in our inventory. Take all the pipes we can get. Chemical plants, we'll take those when we come back, because they're not needed out there in the world. Then we're going to go over to our next little location, top up on the turrets. There we go, we have now 52 turrets. We can go... We don't need anything else to top up on. Well, we should probably top up on our assembling machines, not because we need them right now, but just because it's nice to have them. Right, what else do we need to top up on before heading out? The answer would be ammo for the turrets. And that is luckily easily available up here. Ammo, we take all of it. 600. And you can see in my inventory here, I've put some extra things so it doesn't take up as much space in my inventory. We need more. We can take a few more. I don't think I need it. Maybe we'll make some wall around the oil deposit. Do we need top up on this one? I don't think so. There. And then I guess we are ready to go out. Do we have the capability to make some... Yeah, no, we don't. Let's actually grab some steel plates somewhere. Because it's nice to have some gates. Boom. 50. Did I make 15 gates? 16 gates. That's more logical to keep 16 gates around. There we go. Let's try to go up here, and then we probably... Well, we won't make it in the... I'm gonna make it one too wide because, you know, I've been known to not always drive in an absolute straight line, he said. Yeah. You need to pick up the car and put it down if you want it to drive in a straight line. Otherwise, it just can't drive in a straight line. It's a bit annoying, but that's just something you have to get used to. Exploding fangon again. I love that we are building a road out there to kill biters. That is just the ultimate inconvenience. Oh no, it's not gonna get all the way out. Okay, so we'll just clear these biters and let me see how far they are up there. Okay, so XX to rotate these. Right click. I have so much right now, so let's pick up something. Pick up the back ones. Don't need that much ammo in there. There. Easy peasy. With this ammo, we are just absolutely destroying these. Super easy. Is it worth jumping into a car to get to the next one? I don't think so. We'll just go there. The point of this is that when we start next time, we can start getting the oil and focus on the oil. Now we focused on building the base that builds the oil. You know, that's kind of... Let's build the first ones here. This is our fallback location. Yeah. Some people are also like, why are you not using grenades on the biters? I don't really like using grenades on biters, to be honest. I don't think it's super efficient. I like this one because I can just keep moving and then I theoretically at least don't get hit. We'll just take the last of the nearby biter nests. Repair them before picking them up. I keep standing in goo. But it's okay. It's not that dangerous, the goo. At this point. It gets a lot worse. And if you need to sort of strafe and stuff like that, if you don't have grenades or if you don't have a safe spot, it's going to be really horrible. Boom. Boom. Okay, they kind of saw me. And then I'm going to explode my way through the forest because I need to be able to place... What is this? Yeah. Now the most important part is actually moving. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, that's kind of shitty. Please don't do that. Oh, my poor turrets. Ah, my poor turrets. I'm stuck in the wall. Oh, give me some fishies. Maybe I should have stopped before. Alright, did I just say they were super easy? Okay, so... yeah. This seems like a good place to end, because that was kind of unfortunate. But anyway, it happens. The reason why it happened is because they are medium worms. They are kind of dangerous. They outrange the the turrets. So you have to have more space, be aggressive, go in, place the turrets, run out. I didn't have the space. I got stuck in a forest. Usually I have squeak through so I can easily run through the forest, but here I got stuck, so I couldn't really just strafe. Anyway, it happens. And, you know, that's for the reward for the few people who actually made it all the way to the end. Anyway, leave a comment if you actually got to this point. Hit a like button, hit the subscribe. You know, I kind of deserved it, right? And next time we'll start up with being alive. I'll see you guys next time. Until then, take care and stay effective. More effective than me, please.